Benavidez versus Canelo. But that never could get made for some reason.
I mean, that dude is just too big for Canelo though. Like I'm not. I see both sides. Like I love Benavidez and I'm a fan of him. So I see the side of like fight me, bro. You the guy. I'm the guy. We number one.
Right.
Number one.
His style is just relentless. So you gotta box and bang. Like you gotta box at times and then bang at times. Then go back to boxing, then bang it. And you gotta win on both sides of that. So I think that it's gonna be a great fight, and I can't wait to watch.
Do you have a prediction?
No prediction. I'm just watching as a fan.
For months, fans and critics alike have dragged Canelo Alvarez, claiming he's doing everything in his power to dodge David Benavidez. The narrative was set, the villain was chosen, and the boxing community was ready to riot.
Presence he's definitely scared of me. You know, if you have a fighter talking so much trash in front of you, why don't you make an example of him to the world? Beat me in the ring and make a whole lot of money. But Canelo Alvarez, as you can see from every time he fights a guy that's big with power, like Bivol, you know what I mean? And he's not able to suppress these fighters as much as he's able to suppress the little fighters. You know what I mean? So he sees a lot of things in me that he can't stop.
But then an undefeated champion stepped straight into the crossfire to drop a massive reality check. Shakur Stevenson didn't just throw water on the fire. He completely flipped the script on what everyone thought they knew about this legendary standoff.
Shakur, are you surprised that Canelo's still doing this? I mean, this is the guy that's done everything. I always say get in, get rich, get out. He's got very rich. He's won every single belt you could win. Are you surprised that he's still sticking around?
You also got to realize that he don't take a lot of punishment. He got great defense. I think that's one of the most underrated things about Canelo game. He keep his hands up. He got great waist movement. And honestly, I've always been a big Canelo fan, so I'm happy he's still doing it. I'm happy I can still watch him.
Imagine walking away from a mountain of cash so high it could secure your family's legacy for the next 10 generations. That's exactly the crazy rumor swirling around this legendary feud. Benavidez's camp openly claimed that they slid a staggering 9-figure offer across the table. We are talking about $150 million guaranteed to make the ultimate showdown happen.
That's why motherfuckers scared of me, man.
Let's go. You can do it. Come on, man. Come on.
You couldn't pay me $1 billion to get scared of me, bro. There's no way.
They wanted to pay Canelo 150. He ain't won.
150 mil.
150. He ain't won.
I mean, he's gonna mess up his legacy a little.
Let's fuck him up.
That's another loss on the record.
All right, fuck Canelo. Let's get back to work.
Leaving that kind of generational wealth untouched defies all logic in a sport driven purely by prize money. Why would the biggest draw in combat sports leave a record-breaking payday in the dust? It sparked a massive wave of backlash, with fans demanding answers. The internet exploded with theories, but the real answer wasn't hidden in a financial dispute. The missing piece of the puzzle was entirely physical.
Anything.
Is this true? Let me know if this is true or if people are wrong. Is it true you offered $5 million for a Benavidez fight and then you guys didn't hear back?
No, nothing is true. I don't know
how that came.
Yeah. And
I think the dad said, "Oh, they offered us $5 million," and
no, never.
Okay.
Not that I know, and I know everything.
Question over here.
Okay, to piggyback off the offer, were you ever offered anything from Benavidez camp?
Nothing. And who is he for offering me the money?
Right.
Who is he?
It was said that it was 55.
Yeah, but who is he to offer me? And if he offered the amount he said, that amount I can make with anybody. So that's nothing.
You don't think that's the one of the biggest fights that can be made?
I don't. Maybe. Who knows? But you know, he brings nothing to the table for me. He brings just 25 pounds more in the night, the fight on the night. That's it. But if some promoter, not him, because he's nothing to offer me anything. He's nothing to offer me money, you know. I'm the one. So, but if one promoter who I work to, they come and say, I offer to you 150 to 200 million, I fight tomorrow.
Canelo,
That's the only reason I fight with him, because the only thing he brings to the table is 25 more pounds.
When you step between those ropes, money means absolutely nothing if the physical mathematics are heavily stacked against you. Shakur pointed out the brutal reality of the size mismatch, highlighting a massive problem that fans conveniently ignore. The truth is, Benavidez naturally operates in a completely different universe when it comes to sheer mass. Stevenson bluntly stated that the Mexican monster is simply too enormous for a natural super middleweight to handle. He's a fan of the monstrous challenger and respects the hunger to make the fight, but the reality is undeniable. If someone regularly walks around near 200 pounds and has to drain themselves just to hit the scale, the rehydration process turns them into a completely different species on fight night. Dealing with that kind of extreme weight advantage isn't just a tough hurdle, it fundamentally changes the entire sport.
I mean, that dude is just too big for Canelo though. Like, I see both sides. Like, I love Benavidez and I'm a fan of him. So I see the side of like fight me, bro. You the guy, I'm the guy. We number one. Let's fight. But then I see Canelo's side. He's like, man, this dude is 200 pounds on the regular.
Right.
And I'm nowhere near that weight. So it's like, why would I fight this guy? Like, I don't think it's fair. Like, that's how he's feeling. So.
Yeah, I understand it, but Canelo went up and fought Bivol.
But he knew. He didn't think Bivol was gonna beat him.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Well,
he thought he was gonna beat Bivol.
After Bivol beat him, you think that killed the chances?
Yes,
of the
he
Benavidez
knew
fight?
like it's time. Like, I cannot fight these guys that's super big.
Elite boxing is a ruthless business where survival dictates every single move, and Shakur calls this the ultimate risk equation. Fans sitting at home want absolute carnage and blood on the canvas, but the athletes taking the damage have to calculate every hazard. Taking on a guy who naturally dwarfs you is a massive unnecessary danger when you already hold all the cards. Stevenson explained that dealing with a naturally larger opponent completely throws the normal risk versus reward ratio out the window.
With rehydration clauses, I don't even do that. But why am I going up to these guys' weight classes if I'm not planning on going there? So any of y'all want to fight me at 147?
Yeah, rehydration.
10 pounds.
10 pound rehydration. Like the IBF rule, basically.
You gotta understand. That means on fight night, when we get in the ring, they're gonna be 157. Maybe 158.
Max.
No bigger than 160 that night.
Right.
I'm cool with that.
So if we could get it like, all right, like the IBF rule, 10 pound rehydration.
Yes, but think about it. If there's no rehydration clause, these guys gonna get it up to 170 pounds.
Yeah, 175.
I'm in the 140s on fight night.
Yeah.
So if I'm 140, they 170. Bro, what am I in here wrestling around with these?
Right.
Come on, bro.
How did you feel at 140 though? Like compared to 35, did you feel any difference? Or was it like in your body, like does it feel any different at all or was it the same?
Both of them I'm gonna be straight because the weight is easy to make. So
no, I know it's easy, but did you feel the same? Like as far as your performance, or did you feel stronger? Did you feel?
I felt good on both parts.
Yeah.
I felt good on whether I'm at 135 or 140.
You know, if you want a belt at 47, I don't think no one's ever held
Who got
three
IBF?
At 147. Lewis Crocker.
Oh shit.
Lewis Crocker got it.
His name ain't big enough.
Yeah, it's not. But he got the IBF 147. But nobody's never done that except like I think one of them super old timers that had
Henry
3 belts.
Armstrong,
yeah,
right?
I think it might have been Henry Armstrong. They got 3 belts at one time. 3 or 3 divisions.
Or Jack.
No, I think it was Henry Armstrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Henry Armstrong.
Yeah. I would love to do it.
Yeah.
It isn't about being scared, it's about being smart. The boxing community is completely fractured over this brutal truth. Half the internet is crowning Canelo a genius for protecting his health and empire, while the other half relentlessly accuses him of dodging the only man capable of taking his throne.
Straight off the rip, Conor Ben, what's up, boy?
But then I hear he started talking about he don't want to do the rehydration clause. But how you don't want to do the rehydration clause when you just got in the ring with Chris Eubank?
Mm-hmm.
And he was half dead in the ring.
Yeah, definitely the second one. The first one I felt like, I don't know.
Bro, he was half dead,
one felt a little like, you know what I'm saying?
If the man half dead in there and Conor Ben is taking advantage of the guy,
yeah.
What is the problem with jumping in the ring with me the same way?
But would you, all right, if it's no rehydration, no fight?
No. What am I fighting him for? Why am I going to? I'm not a 147 pounder. I don't plan on going to 147.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like everybody want to keep making this.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
what we do.
147 thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, oh, he's better than everybody at 135, 140. Sure. Nobody could beat him. So now we gotta test him out at 147.
That's how.
Because he that good.
Yeah. But you know that though. That's the.
But tell me I'm that good then. Tell me I'm that good then. Yeah. If that's how y'all feel, tell me. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I like that. I will say yes.
If the massive weight gap wasn't enough, the clash of styles makes this the most dangerous chess match imaginable. Shakur absolutely loves breaking down the tactical side of the sport, and he highlighted the insane contrast between these two titans. You have the Mexican monster, a terrifying avalanche of relentless high-volume brawling designed to crush the spirit out of his opponents. On the other side, you have the slippery, elite defensive mastery of a seasoned veteran.
I don't really like to bash somebody because at the end of the day, I give respect to Canelo. He's a great fighter.
Yeah.
He's one of the best Mexican fighters of all time.
But wanting to fight him, David, is not bashing him.
Yeah.
That's not bashing him.
But that's what I'm saying. They spin the narrative on Instagram. If I say something, they say this or that. But I only want what I earned.
Right.
And I'm entitled to it. From what the WBC told me, they say you win the title limiter, we'll give you a title shot. You win the WBC interim title, we'll give you a title shot. I've been in this position for 3 years. So just because Canelo, he could do what he wants, as he says.
Right.
He's not going to fight the top competition. And he's holding all those belts hostage, bro. And it's not like, you got other great fighters too. You got me and David Morrell's there. Yeah. How is it fair that these sanctioning bodies let him pick and choose who he wants to fight? And then the Canelo fans too that be talking shit, bro. Like, do you guys not want to see the best fights?
Right.
Like, I don't understand. I'm just trying to make the best fights happen. And that's it. At the end of the day, I just want to give the fans what they want to see.
Yeah. Picture the pure chaos of this matchup. One fighter would have to systematically target the body early, throwing pinpoint strikes to chop down the giant. The other would use a massive reach and sheer size to drown his target in an endless wave of heavy leather. It's a spectacular visual, but the physical toll of absorbing that kind of pressure from a cruiserweight-sized brawler is a total nightmare.
We talked before, Benavidez and Boo Boo. David obviously got the knockout. What do you think about him and Canelo?
Benavidez and Canelo? Oh man, I'm going with Benavidez all day. You know, I think Canelo scared of him. You know, and you know sometimes it's like that in boxing. Or maybe he don't want to lose his reputation as do they got him as #1 Mexican or something like that? Maybe he don't want to lose his reputation, but because Canelo said he don't want to fight a Mexican. But Benavidez is like saying, what the hell you talking about? I want to fight you, dog. You know what I mean? And that's how it should be. This is a gladiator business. It ain't no size. It ain't taking no race. Because if a black man would have said, I don't want to fight another black man, let's say, I wouldn't say another. Let's say if I would have said it, it's like they always criticize. If I say I don't want to fight another black man, just imagine what the headlines would be about or whatever. But it seems like when others say certain things, it's no consequences, no repercussions, no nothing. This man can say he can kill somebody, and it won't be nothing. Now, if I say I'm gonna kill somebody, then it's a whole different story. You know what I mean? They make me as the villain and all that. And whatever, but
the ultimate proof of Shakur's brilliant breakdown just hit the headlines, completely validating everything he said about the size disparity. Benavidez isn't just struggling to make weight, he's abandoning the division entirely to make a massive leap up the ladder. Breaking news confirmed the monster is officially moving all the way up to the cruiserweight division to clash with Gilberto Ramirez. This changes absolutely everything. If he's preparing to wage war at the 200-pound limit, he's officially outgrown the super middleweight Kings universe. Shakur called this perfectly from the very beginning. The frame, the power, and the natural bulk were always destined for a heavier class. The debate about ducking suddenly looks ridiculous when the challenger is naturally built to fight men 30 pounds heavier.
I've been trying to get the biggest and best fights. I've been trying to make the biggest and best fights happen, and I haven't made the fights that I want happen as of late, because of other reasons for other fighters. But it looks like everything's gonna happen. Dimitri Bivol and Archer Beterbiev look like it's gonna be a good option, not for for this year, maybe for next year. But while I wait, I want to achieve my own greatness. I want to be in my own lane. I want to do, follow the footsteps of the greats. So instead of me, I could have just got a fight with an easier opponent at 175, defending my title. but there was an opportunity that came up with Shakur Ramirez. You know, we reached out, my team reached out to them. You know, we made a deal, and you know, here we are now. You know, and this is gonna be my first fight headlining Cinco de Mayo weekend. So it's really big. And then also, you know, just historically, it's really big for, you know, it's really big for all of us. You know, Shakur Ramirez, he's gonna defend his titles. I'm looking up to capture his titles Cinco de Mayo weekend, and this is two Mexicans at cruiserweight going at it. I don't think there's ever been a fight with two Mexicans at cruiserweight in Cinco de Mayo. So, you know, this is a really big fight for both of us, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm working extremely hard, and I can't wait to get my hand.
While the monster heads north to conquer giants, the king is mapping out a completely different path in the desert. Coming off a grueling, unanimous decision defeat to Terrence Crawford, many wondered if the reign was finally cracking. But elite champions don't just fade away, and a massive lifeline has emerged from Saudi Arabia. Turki Alalshik is heavily involved, promising a massive world title opportunity in Riyadh this September. The focus has completely shifted back to the 168-pound landscape, eyeing hungry challengers like Christian Mbili and Jose Armando Resendez.
Now, originally you were slated to come back in February. You were sidelined with an injury. Tell us what happened, the injury, and how has the recovery been?
Oh, I have injuries, a lot of injuries in the past, obviously, because I have a lot of fights and a lot of training camps, a lot of work for a long time. So, and I never take care about my body. I always, no, it's good. I can handle this. One more fight. I never take care about my body, and I think this is a moment when I need to stop a little bit, make that stop, and take care about my body, and that's what I did. And I did the surgery in my elbow, and things went well. So I feel better, so I'm gonna be ready for September.
A lot has changed over the last 2 years in the landscape of the super middleweight division. What are your views on it right now?
I don't know yet. I just know I'm gonna fight in September 12th, but I wanna fight world champions. So that's the idea.
And speaking of September 12th, you're coming back, second fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tell us about how that decision came to fight overseas in Riyadh and how your relationship has progressed with Turki Alalshik, because obviously you and His Excellency got off to a little bit of a rocky start in the beginning, but now two of you are very good friends.
I think in the beginning was a misunderstanding. He talked with the wrong people. He approached to me in the wrong way with the wrong people. That's what happened. But as soon we spoke in person, everything was perfect. And now I appreciate him as a friend, and I appreciate everything he's doing for boxing too, and I appreciate all the things he do for me and my family. So it's different now, no? And in the contract we have like that. We have these two fights.
The doors to the highly anticipated grudge match have officially slammed shut for now. The kingdom is calling, the money is secured, and the career moves forward without looking in the rearview mirror.
It's like, it makes too much sense for this fight to happen for it not to happen. You know what I mean? There's the pay-per-view buys will be insane. It'd be a great fight, be a great event. You know, I don't think Canelo's done yet. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not going to sit around and wait for him. You know, I'm making my own land. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, we'll move on.
Why do guys not call you out? You know, usually in boxing, you hear, hey, I want this guy. You rarely ever hear a guy say, I want David Benavidez.
Because they know once I hear them call me out, I'm trying to make that fight the next day. You know, that's the difference for me. I mean, if somebody calls me out, then I love it. You know, let's make the fight happen. But people, what I've noticed out of this boxing game, if people say a lot of stuff and then you try to make the fight happen and they don't want to make that happen. So they know that for me, I'm not going to waste my time. I've been here for 13 years. I've been professional 13 years. I've been boxing 26 years. I'm not wasting no more time no more. If we're going to make that, if there's a fight that I want to make, I'm there at the manager's door trying to make that fight happen. So that's what people know with me. They better not play with their words because they know I'm.
The dust is finally settling on the biggest what if in modern combat sports, leaving behind a massive debate. Did the face of boxing make the absolute smartest business and health decision of his entire life by avoiding a naturally massive threat? Or will his legendary resume always carry a dark, lingering shadow because he never faced the one man everyone wanted to see him fight? Shakur Stevenson laid out the cold, hard facts about the brutal realities of weight and risk in a dangerous sport. The evidence is clear, but the court of public opinion never truly closes. What do you think about this wild turn of events? Was the undefeated lightweight champion completely right about the massive weight advantage, or is the size difference just a very convenient excuse to protect a legacy? Drop your thoughts down below. That's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.